Right, very good morning to all, and today we are going to discuss about the special subject that is actually extension and nutrition. Today I invited one of Indian expert. She's namely called actually Tegiswini Kaja. She's from she was actually a senior research fellow in CRIPS India, and also she had good knowledge and experience regarding policy and environmental related aspect, as well as extension and how research should match with nutrition and extension, how we can use extension approaches to address the nutrition issues, and as well as agricultural aspect. So today I'm going to discuss with her about how this subject can be used in Sri Lankan scenario as well as Indian, and she will share her experience related to nutrition sensitive agriculture and also the extension. So with this brief introduction about our expert today, I would like to ask from Ms. K. Tegiswini, what actually really mean about the nutrient sensitive agriculture?
Uh, hi everyone. Hi Tarka.
Hi.
So nutrition. So I'll just like jump straight into the topic. I think like other things can come as we progress with the discussion. So, nutrition sensitive agriculture is nothing but when. So generally, agriculture when we carry out, it's mostly when you do agriculture of food crops and all, we have this in mind that is going for consumption. So, and so there is actually a linkage between agriculture and nutrition. Nutrition is what you eat every day, uh, and this is from the agriculture that is carried out. So, nutrition sensitive agriculture is nothing but you're being aware of what you are consuming,
Yes.
and what sort of a nutrition you are getting it from what you are producing. Uh,
Actually, why do we need this kind of approach? Why do we discuss actually our agricultural current system is not much focusing on nutrition, or do we need some change of the existing system?
so when you look at the general statistics and all, India is anyway food secure. Like it has surplus of food grain production, like rice, wheat, and all those things. But when you come to the individual or at the household level, majority of the people are food insecure. So food insecure, and they don't have knowledge on good nutrition practices, and also limited access to a diverse food groups. All
Yeah.
these things contribute to the poor diet quality, and it leads to malnutrition. And this is majority the case for women in India, especially though they are though the rural population. I'm trying to like generalize this a little bit. Though the rural population are the producers of food in India, majority all these small farmers and all these people, they they the statistics and the data show that there is a lot of prevalent malnutrition in the country, and anemia, malnutrition, and all the other things that can be addressed with a nutrition sensitive agriculture approach.
Yes.
But there is a lot of gap. So the governments on a larger scale all over the world target to address this malnutrition not from the agriculture point of view, but from the point of view of public distribution schemes and so many other schemes, by providing like medicinal supplements and all these things, they try to address this problem, but through another side. But actually, these are the people who actually produce the food that is coming to the market, or food that we are eating.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Another thing is the when we talk about the malnutrition, this is in your article also you had mentioned that's a kind of complex way. Just only
Yes.
focusing on education is enough for some other factors. Do we need to more equal consideration like
So it's see
yeah,
yes, malnutrition. It's not just caused by a single thing or anything. It is like a cycle. So the thing is, when you are healthy and you're eating good food, like majoritarily whatever all the ailments are. So when you go to a doctor, when you have something, what the doctor will say is you take these medicines, and along with this, you take good food.
yes,
That is the general advice that anybody would give you. So there you can understand that your health is directly related to the food and everything that you're consuming. Correct?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So that way, so see, this is a cycle. First of all, you have fallen sick. Why did you fall sick? Probably due to some other like a parasite or whatever that has come, like a virus or what bacteria or whatever it is. So then, to get out of that ill health or whatever, what you will do, you will go to a doctor and like have medication, and along with that, you will have to take good food. But when you so first for so point number one is high food, good food that is nutritious. Number two is you should have the resources, the economic resources and everything to be able to afford or make or buy the food that you'll have to consume. The third thing is you should have the knowledge, like the basic knowledge as to like what kind of, if I have a fever and all these things, I can't consume something that is very hard to digest. Correct. So third thing
yeah,
is you'll have to have knowledge on what you should eat.
yeah,
That comes the knowledge factor, that being aware of what you should consume in order to get better. So this why this third point I'm stressing about is these days people do not have any knowledge of. So your grandparents must be aware that if you get a cold, you have to eat these things. Like you have to drink some of these things, so that
yeah,
your cold would get better. But that knowledge that people are having is dying out because like as I spoke already, the food diversity and the people's awareness of these things that are readily available with them, it's no longer there. It is depleting gradually.
yeah,
So there comes the knowledge factor. Even if you have the resources, but you do not have the knowledge as to what will make you better, that is also one of the factors uh, that contributes to the poor nutrition. And yeah, yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. The how important about that female education, you have more focus on female education is more important
Yes,
when
yeah.
we focus in the
Female
family.
education also.
Yeah,
Looking at it from a gender approach, majority of the families or the women are in charge of what comes to your plate. Like what you cook for a day, what you feed your family. Women are majority the people who decide
yeah,
in 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 majority of the households. So, if their education level as to what to feed your children or what to feed your family is not up to the mark, that also influences the nutrition intake that one individual is taking. I'm talking about like at the household level. All the factors, say sanitation, education level of the female, healthcare, infrastructure, service delivery, and socio-economic conditions anyway play
yeah,
a major role. Your affordability to buy food and all these things also play a very major role.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Other thing is actually the lot of knowledge we had in our traditional, but actually that
Yes,
knowledge is now gradually depleting, and because of that,
yes,
actually diversity of food basket is
yes.
also narrowing. How we can capture that traditional knowledge and how we can include that knowledge into our food basket.
Yeah, correct, correct. Also, due to the national policies that have been there, when you look at it, what people, at least when you look at India, the focus had been to it was a calorific approach. When you
Yeah,
look at the public distribution scheme or anything, they don't look at the micronutrients or anything. If you're getting this much calories mm, in a day, then your nutritional requirement is fulfilled. That was like a very one size fits all approach. You understand? Like North India, I'm just talking for India. North India will eat wheat, southern parts of India will eat rice. If
yeah,
you get this much grams of wheat in a day and this much grams of rice in a day, your nutrition is met. So that was the approach in order to like there is a very big public distribution scheme all over India that is being conducted. Mm.
yeah. Another thing is actually our existing agricultural extension system. Actually, do they capable to address this kind of issue?
Actually, in a way, the agriculture extension, so there is extension officers. They are told what to cultivate where, like to help people what to cultivate where, and also it sort of balances out what is good for the market, what will bring you more money. So that is the focus of the agriculture extension services in general.
Yeah,
Very less focus is there on what sort of a nutrition. Suppose I have 1 acre of land, the agriculture will like, extension officer will help me how to get more money of what I'm planting in that one
yeah,
acre of land. But he will not tell me, like for some part you cultivate some vegetables so that you can consume for the family. You cultivate some whatever that like some lentils or whatever that you can consume. So that sort of an approach is not there in the agriculture extension and officers or like helping, because these are the point of once the traditional wisdom and all these things are going away, you will
yeah,
rely on government institutions and the officers, because you feel that he's one point person of contact who can help you with how to overcome or how to make more money out of doing your agriculture, correct?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
When these people are first of all not aware of like nutrition or whatever that is required at a household level, they will not be able to help people to focus on like agriculture that will help in the nutrition of a household level
yeah,
at a, to meet the nutritional goals at a household level.
yeah,
So for that, again, there are these Anganwadis and all these things, but very few schemes and things are implemented about like backyard, like in like growing vegetables along with your your regular crops and all these things. These are like gradually like disappearing.
yeah,
I'm sure our previous generations and that previous generations must have definitely done it. No, like they used to put some vegetable in your farmland only, some vegetable or some other lentil for home consumption. Now you don't see that pattern is not being seen, because what they think is yes, periods will give us this pulses. It will come from somewhere. We'll buy once we make more money. We'll buy the vegetables from the market. That sort of a thinking has come at a
yeah,
household level,
yeah,
also
yeah.
everywhere.
What are the challenges actually existing extension system is facing when we go for nutrition sensitive extension?
Uh,
Because extension is now is becoming part of the business. Do we actually will consider this nutrition factor also?
the one major challenge that I can see is the knowledge factor only. Uh,
Ah,
like how so at an individual level for an extension officer, how much first of all how much knowledge can he have about nutrition and all these things, mm, to tell the people, tell farmers or convince farmers that this is what is good for you. The basic training, understanding, and the knowledge factor, that is the first major thing. The second thing is, like, do they really have the infrastructure and the um, infrastructure or the tools and equipment to actually help people to progress towards the nutrition sensitive agriculture path?
Yeah, I think, Ms. Tegiswini Kaja, I think we had some small discussion with you about nutrition sensitive agriculture and nutrition sensitive extension. And thank you very much
Okay, okay.
your experience and
Thank,
knowledge sharing with us. And we hope to touch with you again regarding your knowledge related to the nutrition sensitive extension. Future one day also we hope to discuss with you further. And with that, I will conclude today programs expert with discussion with Tegiswini Keja from India. Thank you very much for
thank
participation with
you.
this program and accepting our invitations.
Thank you so much for giving
Thank
me
you.
the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.